Chinese wargame system sees surprise US attack on PLA carrier group in South China Sea. When key details about a US stealth anti-ship missile were added to a wargame simulation, the results were unexpected. Chinese scientists claimed to have obtained key parameters of the US military's latest stealth anti-ship missile and applied them to a warfare simulation. Boasting unparalleled realism, the enhanced warfare simulation platform reproduces the US military's most powerful offensive weapons in unprecedented detail, helping the People's Liberation Army, PLA, formulate more effective countermeasures and tactics to deal with potential military conflicts. Better understanding the strengths of the enemy will only make China stronger, according to the project team led by researcher Wang Tianxiao with the North China Institute of Computing Technology, a supplier of the PLA's wargaming system in Beijing. Wang and his colleagues simulated a large-scale naval battle between China and the United States and revealed some key details in a paper published last month. The battlefield was set in the northeastern part of the South China Sea, with the Chinese aircraft carrier battle group stationed on the mainland near the Pratas Islands, known as the Dongsha Islands in Chinese. Meanwhile, the US aircraft carrier battle group was outside the 9-dash line between Taiwan and the Philippines. The 9-dash line is the boundary declared by Beijing to assert its sovereignty over the South China Sea. The US military suddenly began a large-scale attack on the Chinese fleet, with one wave of 10 AGM-158C long-range anti-ship missiles, LRASMs, launched simultaneously from different platforms, targeting one of the large destroyers, escorting the Chinese aircraft carrier. It is not unusual for the PLA to simulate US military attacks, but the devil is in the detail. In the simulation, these missiles first cruised at high altitude and then descended to a height of just 14 meters above the surface of the water. When they were about 10 kilometers away from the target, their radars malfunctioned one after another due to electronic warfare interference from the PLA, and they were unable to receive GPS positioning signals. At this point, the missiles switched to thermal imaging cameras to continue flying and, at a very close distance from the target, they suddenly rose up, confirmed the specific attack location, and then plunged to an extremely low altitude, successfully hitting the Chinese destroyer. These complex details have never appeared in previous wargame simulations, and they have the potential to change the course of the entire battle, wrote Wang and his colleagues in a peer-reviewed paper published on November 29th in the Chinese academic journal Command, Control and Simulation. How China obtained this information remains a mystery. The LRASM is currently one of the US military's most important weapons against China. It not only has radar stealth capabilities, but can also fly nearly 1,000 kilometers, earning it the nickname Game Changer. The specific technical parameters and operational methods of the LRASM are classified by the US military. The Chinese team claims that their data came from open-source intelligence and long-term accumulation. The South China Morning Post cannot independently verify the accuracy of the data and information provided in the paper with information available in the public domain. The LRASM missile is not without its weaknesses. To achieve its ultra-long range, its speed is just comparable to that of the P-51 Mustang fighter aircraft from World War II. The Chinese fleet is equipped with laser cannons, close-in weapon systems, air defense missiles, and a large number of carrier-based aircraft patrolling the skies. These defense systems were not activated during this warfare simulation.